Hello? Yes, yes. Wow, I hate Windows updates. They mess up everything. Anyways, hello, let's do some TOC testing. I did a bit of rerunning. I'm not sure what I'm gonna be using in this slot, but I'm definitely sure that Hrungnir is gonna be really good. And I'm not yet sure if I should also build the Fire one in place of Mina, because I have a feeling that he has always been stronger than Jean, and we just didn't use him for some reason. Anyways, hope everything is fine. Let me put on some music. So, what are we gonna be testing? For team 1, I'm gonna start with this team. Maybe we can find some other replacements for the units. I'm gonna be definitely testing Prilia in place of Yubel. And not sure which one is gonna be better. Still not sure if I want to even attempt running this with Wahi. I think that Seek is just better because of the crit rate buff. And for team 2, we're gonna be probably still gonna sticking with this. I don't really see a way to improve this. Maybe I should just run the runes on the Lucas through the optimizer, but it doesn't really matter. The team works. And we're just gonna be betting on Daragron not messing up. We're gonna be using exactly the same build as in the previous attempts. Unfortunately, we don't have a better artifact for the element, but hopefully it should be fine. Let me try to fix this conversion. Do I have anything better here? Attack up effect, more attack up effect. No, that's additional by attack. Oh god, oh god. Where is it? $2 million team 1 goals. I think my goal for team 1 is gonna be like 2.3, maybe 2.4. %25 damage on light on who? On Daragron? I mean, Daragron doesn't scale particularly well with damage on X because of his 200% damage passive. But it's likely gonna be your best artifact, yes. Just because you would need something crazy for the attack up effect. Is there a substitute for Patrick in Team 1? Depends. Depends. Like, if you want to go for top ranks, the substitutions would be like Lucifer or something. And if you're okay with just something worse, you can go Jean or Hrungnir, the Dark Barbaric King, or simply just another defense breaker. That should also work. Like if you go Prelea, sure, you're gonna do slightly less damage. Your top level is gonna be slightly smaller, but yeah, it's gonna work. Do you think Rick is better than the classic team 1? Define classic team 1. Because if it's the Lucian team, I mean the Lucas team on team 1, then 100% yes. If you mean the team that I'm gonna be showing now, then he is probably best in slot in place of one of the units in there. Not sure which one though. And can we stop wasting mana? I mean, I'm already running low on mana. Come on. Can you just, like... Yeah, the Light Robo, Lucas. Then wait a bit until this conversion procs, and I'm gonna show you what I'm using for Team 1. It's doing like 2.2 mil. And then we switch Lucas onto stage 2, because there he can do some crazy shenanigans. And basically both Team 1 and Team 2 got easier to run because of it, not more difficult, which is strange, but sure. You know what? Screw this. Not gonna convert this. Like, let me pay like 50 million mana for the right conversion that I want, and I'm happy. I'm gonna pay it every single time. But this is ridiculous. Will you keep Mina for second team? Not sure. That's what we're gonna be trying today. We're gonna be probably trying other things. That said, it's probably gonna be informed by the rune optimizer. So we're gonna check if, for example, Jean does more damage. And actually, you know what? I wanna check one unit that I don't have built. I might wanna build this units, and damn, but I probably don't have skill ups for him anyways. Where is he? Surtre, where are you? I know there is a text search. I always refuse to use it. Do you have for skill 2? Does this increase attack bar? No, that's perfect actually. We definitely don't want to use Hrungnir for stage 2, but this one might work. He has better multipliers than Jean. Then again, we might need the extra crit rate, so we'll see about that. And first I want to check if I can even build him. Never mind, I can't, so maybe I have him already? Doubt it. Nope. I have every single other one. This one increases his own attack bar, so that's not gonna work. And this doesn't have crit lead, so... And also increases its own attack bar. Wow! Steel Fortress team failed. That's a rare sighting. Anyways, first let's try these teams as they are. We are running Seek in stage 1 into Gojo, Patrick, and then Yubel and Hrungnir. It might also be possible to run this without a defense break, but I'm not super sure about that. We would probably need another unit, like one of these two. Actually, hang on, we could also use Momo here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to consult the optimizer on that. Anyways, do we have test mode? We do. Do we have everything that we need? I think so. Yes, I didn't change too much else. Do you have crit rate in order? You need 55, so yes. Okay. So this is the team that I'm likely going to be running. There might be some substitutions, and it starts like this. So we buff attack, then we go skill 1 that kills, into skill 1 that kills, into another skill 1 that hopefully kills, Now we should use skill 2 here. Skill 1 can kill if it procs, but if it procs the 3 hits instead of just 2, this also kills, which is kind of fine. This also kills now because I got the skill ups on him since last month, and here we need to start sending skill 2s. But that's a lot of kills at the start. But yeah, if you look, here we have Gojo into Patrick, and if you want to use the Dark Rick, that's where you would use the Dark Rick. Right in the place of either one of them, so probably in place of the Patrick. Or he could be the defense breaker that I was talking about. I'm not too sure. And this is probably the point where we start killing every other turn. Okay, so skill 1, then Patrick skill 2 kills, and then we alternate between skill 1 and skill 2, and skill 2 and skill 1 on Patrick and Gojo. Should probably work. I mean, the Yubel is doing good damage. That was good, but that landed defense break on first hit twice after the defense break, and hit the branding. So, Jesus Christ, was the 280,000 damage? Whew. That's a lot of damage. Now, if I remember correctly, in the previous month's rotation, we were able to do like 24 plus setup on for the second stage from stage 1. So we got level 24 and we ended with a setup. I'm not sure if we need the setup this time, because last week there was buff block right where the Lucas would move, and this time there is only suppression. The suppression is still annoying, but it can be played around, so I might try that. I will have to try both variants of this. The frenzy is nice when it procs, because then in theory he can just keep using skill 3 forever. Even though he doesn't get the second turn, the cooldown still refreshes. That's nice. Fire or Dark Barbaric better? I think Dark has higher multipliers. Dark has high, but only slightly, and he refreshes his own cooldowns, and the Fire one doesn't do that. So I would say the Fire one is better. I mean the Dark one. The Dark one is better. It's not by a lot, but he is. And they should both be better than Jhin, actually. Not for other dungeons, but for TOC specifically, I think he is. Simply because for other dungeons, you don't get the damage bonus on his first hit, which is kind of annoying. The rotation is kind of messed up. And then for stage 2, I just swapped for damage on light and attack up effect instead of damage on fire, and up the crit rate on everything. since last month. Unfortunately, I just don't have a really good artifact for Lucas. This one looks kind of nice, but I hate this. It's I just hate this. Like, what can you do? Like if I go by attack up effect, where is it? Don't life drain. I'm blind here. If I go attack up effect, I can go like this one, but yeah, they're the same artifact. Like, what are we talking about? The exact same one. So, anyways, we are at level 25, and we have like half of the setup. Now, question is, if I go skill 2, does the skill 2 on Lucas kill? It does, but at what cost? It had to be skill 1 into skill 2. That might be good. My god, we're doing too much damage. Here we go again. Oh no, not too much damage. I give up. Too much damage strikes again. And it's just a China defense break. Oh, come on. Give me a break. No, not like this. Not like this. I wanted to test this, but how can I test which one does more damage when this happens? Like, what do you want me to tell you? That's like... Okay. So, I shouldn't be using Sabrina skill 2 early on into the stage. Noted, and I should probably just spam skill 2 on Frodo so that we don't accidentally defense break something, so that we do less damage. Replacement if no Gojo, Patrick, Momo. Jean and Win Cyborg. Definitely this guy. Definitely Jean. In here. Hang on, there might be actually other monsters that have defense breaks and kind of hit hard. I mean, Eliza has defense break on skill 1, which is nice. That might actually be really good. Hang on. Now we would need 2 of them. Eh. I don't think there are too many monsters that would work. As I said, you can also use the Surtur, the Fire Barbaric King, but then you're kind of losing attack lead. Maybe you could use Wahi in here, but I don't think that's a good idea. Yeah, losing lead is kind of garbage. Like, you could always just swap Yubel for Lauren, and then you kind of have a lead. And then just use another nuker. But honestly, I think that even the double defense breaker teams for Team 1 are fine. I think it is just heavily carried by this one. I mean, sure, 2.3 is good, but if I had another defense breaker, I would still do over 2, I think. Yeah, Wind Galleon, about that. Whenever I think he's gonna be insane for this or something or anything at all ever. He just sucks, and it's sad, and I don't know what to do about him. It's so annoying, actually. Like, on paper, he does everything, but in practice, he's garbage. Most disappointing monster ever. Kind of shame that they didn't let us try the emergency, the Windstark before the emergency nerf. Could have been something funny. Why not Lucy Team 1 anymore? What? Oh, you mean Lucas. Because he's better on Team 2. Basically, for Team 1, he is heavily underutilized. But when I look at this guy's damage, I think he's also heavily underutilized for Team 1. Like, what is the damage? What was that? 220,000 damage? So, Lauren, Hubel, Jean, yes. Darkberry King, yes. Seek, probably. That sounds like a fine team. Hey bro, the rune optimizer working? Yes. You go to SW calculator, so that's swcalc.cz/rune optimizer. And if you're confused about what any of the things do, you check my YouTube channel, and today I released a video on it. Yeah, we all wish we had an Uldong. Do you have Discord or something? Yeah, let me actually get an invite. Where is it? I don't know how temporary this invite is. Let me just put it in the chat. Nice. Skills. Does it not show the best artifact? You might have to refresh. Like, sometimes it shows clear garbage, but usually when it says like damage on water in giants, it ends up actually being better. And if you're seriously just going for giants, then you want to play around with the damage variance checkbox in the buffs section, because there you not only might be better off with worse artifacts, but also worse runes, because there is such a thing as doing too much damage. Yeah, for me it also finds the best builds even better than I can find by hand. Basically, the workflow is that you first optimize artifacts, then you optimize runes, and then you optimize artifacts again. Strange. I think I did like 2.3 at one point. The level is the same. Huh. So what did we say? No skill 2 on Sabrina and no skill 2 on Mina. Our first hit we do go for skill 2 on Mina. And then we go skill 2 into skill 1. We miss the defense break because of course we do. Then we go skill 2 to not accidentally defense break, skill 1, and hope we don't kill. Perfect. Okay, that's looks like it's consistent. Yes. I'm expecting great things from this. Is skill 2 fine here? Yes. We need like 2 more rotations and then we can also start using skill 2s on Mina. Yeah, same. The death animations in Temple of Chaos are like, yeah, okay, I got it. I saw this a million times already. Are you gonna do it again? And then 50 more times. They don't actually have to get rid of them. They could just make them, you know, faster. That would also help. Oh, that was close. We almost killed on Mina. And I also want to try the setup from stage 2. I mean from stage 1 for stage 2. So that we don't waste the one turn on the Lucas. Now that I think about it, nah, I almost just said something stupid. Don't mind me, don't mind me. I thought that we could make the Hrangnir go in place of the Gojo, but that wouldn't work because we would be wasting a bunch of turn on the Hrangnir that way. Because we're not guaranteed to have a defense break at that point. And if his third skill procs, then it's bad. Are we cooked or are we cooking? Yeah, we probably actually need the extra turn from the Lucas. 4.5 is not bad. Almost 4.6. But the setup might be a bit scuffed. It's fine, turn order is fine. I'm not actively farming fight runes, I'm actively farming artifacts. I have never really actually actively farmed fight runes. Whenever there is an event that has like rune crafting or something, I usually end up getting fight runes, yes, but... Oh, great. But my violent runes are suffering because of that. But I kind of like this team 3 setup. It's super consistent. The main thing that usually just goes wrong is the Daragron hitting too many defense breaks. Like, oh no, we're doing too much damage. Have you tried Dark Ezio Team 2? He has 100% damage on light. Does he? I think it's only on the passive hit, no? I'm gonna try running a few options through the optimizer, what it thinks. And we're gonna base the decisions on that, I think. I think that's the right play here. Because testing it would just take too much time, and I kind of trust that thing. Why is it bad to do too much damage on Daragron? Not too much damage, but hitting too many defense breaks. That's what I meant. If you hit too many defense breaks, the attack bars are gonna grow. So for example, if we hit defense break on first hit here, it's gonna be really bad because we're gonna have all three of the units moving right after Daragron, and the boss hits us. This is the whole thing. Come on, defense break on second hit. Thank you, perfect. And this is what I mean by the correct number of defense breaks, right? And now we die in one hit. That's sad. Okay. I think that would be like 17 mil if we didn't die. How did the Gemire die before he got hit? How is that a thing? Okay, so 4.6 is the benchmark. Let me screenshot it, and I'm gonna put it aside so that I remember it. And what did we want to try? We want to try setup for Lucas so that we don't waste the double turn on his first turn. Anything else? I wanted to try to run through the optimizer some of the other units. Okay. Where is my OBS? Here. Okay, so if we go Rune Optimizer, so other units would go in place of the Mina, and they would need, how much speed is that? Mina, it's... Don't tell me I don't have it saved. Is this team? Why is there still Jean? What do you mean? Anyways, how fast does this thing need to be? I think there is other speed tuning, no? Okay, so that's at least 118 combat, 118 speed. Lucas is not the lead, so we can also switch their order. And how fast is my actual Lucas here? I lost my game. I don't know where my game is. There. He's plus 120. So if we go 120, we need 244 combat speed. So, what is it? Dark Patrick. Is that the correct one? I think so. Yeah, so this hits additionally, cannot be counterattacked, blah blah blah. Multiplier 2.4. It always glances a critical hit and has 100% damage bonus on light. But the 2.4 is kind of sketch, so... Oh, that's funny. We also cannot input this. That's sad. 2.4. Yeah, I will have to move the damage bonus from the skill settings into here. How can we cheat the system? That's sad. So we have 2 times 3.2. Yeah, let me just rewrite the rune optimizer real quick. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna do that today. I'm gonna test that at some other point. Because we don't have a way to specify that just this part has the damage passive. What I could do actually is just remove this, add the damage bonus just from this so that we know what we could expect. We have light. It would be Rage Blade, attack crit damage attack, or speed crit damage attack, who knows. It's at 244 combat speed, that's like 125-ish. 244, that's this. Let's ignore the crit rate for now, because this one has auto crit. Does this have some kind of increased chance to crit? No, doesn't seem like it. We're gonna have attack buff, defense break, attack lead 33, like 9 fight sets. Is it 9 or 12? I think 9. We're hitting into like 250k HP, 2 more zeros. There. So that's 65,000 from the passive. And then if we just go for this, it is another 87. And if we go for skill 1, it is 53. So let me write it down. So we had 60-ish passive, skill 153, and skill 2 was, what was it, 70? 87. And then there is plus 60 and plus 60. Now, if we go back to the Mina, yeah. Hang on, I think Mina should have override set up. Apparently she doesn't. What is this? That's a stupid multiplier. The hell? Okay. What was it? 244. So at least this much speed. 100-ish crit rate. Don't care about anything else. Rage blade, attack crit damage, attack, or speed crit damage, attack. I refresh the page. Anyways. 33 attack lead with 9 fights at attack, buff, defense, break. Would be everything. Okay, optimize, optimize, optimize. Is this my current build? Yes. Okay. And she's doing 146k on skill 1. So that's exactly the same thing that I have here for some reason. And then on skill 2, we still have to edit the skill, add additional hit with this multiplier, and that's like 195. Okay. Yeah. So Mina is gonna be a lot stronger on both of her skills. And then if we go this thing, it also has 100% damage passive. What is the multiplier of this? 8. So here we need 144. And that should be pretty much everything. Excuse me, what is this damage? Like, what are we talking about? What do you mean 228,000 damage? What is that? And it gives us a free setup. What the hell is this? What do you mean? And he has 2 skills that hit hard. Hello? Okay. Now he might be doing too much damage. But that's his only problem. Okay, so this is, for some reason, Surtur S1, S2, S3. Actually, can we zoom this in? Yeah, we can zoom this in. And skill 1 is... No, this is skill 2. 167k. And skill 1 is also gonna be something stupid, but Since he has 2 heavy hitting skills, that doesn't really matter, and he's still better than Mina. So that's just sad, actually. How do I import new JSON? Here, up here, SWX sync, so like this, and it doesn't overwrite anything that you already have. It just updates the runes, and in case you like grinded something and you hit optimize again, it's gonna take the new runes and it would show you that you grinded something, but not update here and not show any upgrades on like different runes, but here it would show different stats. But yeah, it's up here. Now, the dark one will not work because he gets additional turns from skill 3. But I now want the fire one. I want to build the fire one and I don't have him. Let me check the summoning pieces, but I don't have skill ups for him anyways. I want him. Give him to me. Actually, there is this 4-star summon thingy. Do I have him here? I do. Give him to me. And there are also some pieces. Okay, we're close to getting one. Do we have guild shop? We don't. Unfortunate. Oh well, maybe next time. Hang on, does the light one? What is the light one? Yeah, that increases the attack bar. That wouldn't work. There is no point in trying Eliza. I know for a fact that she is gonna be worse. Okay, so the only thing I'm pretty confident about is that Surtr is likely better than Mina. Dark Ezio is worse. And also that I don't have Surtr, and I kind of want him. Would be kind of funny if we could use Razewalk in here, but the speed buff would mess up everything. It's unfortunate. Anything else I need to test? So just the setup for the team 2, and I would also very much like to test Prelia instead of Yubel. The rune optimizer does require a JSON file, but that is not that difficult to get. Like if you have a PC, it's trivial. You just get this Summoner's War exporter. You connect it to either your emulator or Steam client, and you're good to go. And then it will just put all of the file, the JSON file on your desktop. By default, you can configure it, but then you always have like fresh JSON. Kind of chill. Now, is there a way that we could make it so that we don't have to skip the last turn on the Surtr to have the setup? I think I need to do another run And there might be a way to get one more level at some point somewhere. Because the main issue is that we are hitting skill 2 on Patrick into full HP on the boss. I think that's the issue. And then the Yubel is skilling. It should also be possible to swap the turn order around, but I think I tried that last month and it didn't work for some reason, and I don't remember what the reason was. Maybe the reason was just skill issue. Anyways, let's try one more time. I hope this is a test run. I'm not too sure about that though. Anyways, let's play it as if it's not a test run. Okay. Looking good. So far, I'm not seeing anything that we can optimize here. This is perfect. Everything is killing. No problem, not even close anywhere. Even that kills. That's cool. The question is, does this kill on the sorter? The skill 3 has higher multiplier. Oh, that's not sorter, that's Hrungnir. Oh, I was scared that it didn't kill. That's so much damage though. What do you mean 110,000 damage on no defense break? How is that legal? And he has it again, because why not? And now he's gonna do 300,000 damage. Woo! What is this? What is this timeline? I don't want to live on this planet anymore. Oh, we might be on a really good cycle. And he has it again, because why? What is this unit? Well, that's what you get when you get Vikings in the game, and they get buffed. Never buff the Vikings, man. They are scary. And he has it again. That's legit more damage than Lucas, though. And I don't know why. Actually, I think, yes, I think that's more damage than Lucas. So we might as well just put Lucas in here. Because what the hell is the damage? And then he doesn't have skill 3, so his skill 2 just hits for 200,000 damage for no reason whatsoever. I think we don't want to kill here. It's good. Good. I hope this kills. Oh, we have secret. Never mind. That's good. What do you mean we just did 2.5 million damage on stage 1? Has this always been in the game and we just didn't use it? For whatever reason? I mean, it's not the 15 crit rate. He's like overkilling by so much damage that it's actually ridiculous. What is this unit? Freaking Vikings, man. And then if we put Surtur in here, Jesus Christ. It's not Vikings, it's Barbaric Kings. I'm sorry. Thanks for sharing it. I'm discovering it just now. What do you mean? And now we get hit by the defense break. That's cool. Unfortunate. And we also get a pretty good recovery on this one. I think the setup is complete now. Okay. Yes. We just need to stack the Lucas and... But that's 2 full levels. No, that's 3 full levels compared to where we were before. Why did the Mina not have attack buff? I'm confused. Or am I just blind? And she did have it? I swear she didn't have attack buff. Okay. Okay, so Lucas skill 2 is doing 230k on full stacks, but his skill 1 is doing less. How much is less? 160. Wait, she didn't crit? What do you mean she didn't crit? I think she has 100 crit rate. I'm gonna check her crit rate then. But I think she should be 100%. Okay, that's 170 on skill 1. Yes, and we didn't waste any time on the second turn of Lucas, so we get proper setup in here as well. That's 4.6. That's actually kind of insane. What is this? I think the Barbaric Kings might also be able to replace the Patrick. Because his whole shtick is that he kind of kills on his skill 2. And they do so much raw damage that they might be able to basically do the same thing. I always triple check this, but there is never anything new. It's like going to the fridge and you find out that there is nothing in the fridge, or that the contents of the fridge didn't change since the last time, and then you're just wondering why you're standing in front of a fridge with no pants on. Anyways. I kind of hope that this is not a test run. And we get the perfect no defense break. It's amazing. Thank you. And this, let me center this. We don't need that. And skill 2. This speed tuning is goated on the team 3. Super consistent. I love it. Kill? We don't really care about the suppression on anything. Yeah, just use the skill. Come on, defense break, second hit. I believe in you. Yes. Thank you. That is the exact correct number of defense breaks. I should not have sent that. I should not have sent that. Doesn't really matter because we have too many defense breaks. Can you hit defense break on your second hit again? Lizard, we believe in you. No, you get resisted on the second hit instead. And then you die. That would have been an insane run though. And I don't think I wrote down what skills I was using. But at some point there was a random kill on the Hrungnir. Okay, it was test mode. I kind of want to figure out what I did. What exactly is it that happened? Why is it failing now? Hello? Shouldn't be failing. It's literally 99.9% safe. How does it fail twice into 30 rounds? Ah, that's bad. Did I break some of the runes again? Is the turn order correct? What happened? Are you just telling me that I got unlucky? I don't think I did. No, everything's fine. I just got unlucky, okay. Okay. At least I got lucky in the test run. Okay, so if we can manage to get to level 26, what do you mean? Consistently, then this should work. Actually, let me check the guild shop. I just want to summon him. Don't worry about this. Where is he? There. It's not waste of resources if you have a goal in mind. He also awakens into crit rate. That makes no sense. And I don't want to drop Devilmons into him. Do we have any skill ups? Don't think so. Oh, we have 3 of these. I'm gonna try to skill him up during the week. We have like 4 of the light ones built, so... And we're not using a single one, so I'm not worried about feeding them. Oh, we need the cooldowns anyways, so I'm not gonna be using him today. Also wanted to try the Prelia, but I think it was Yubel doing more damage. And the branding is super nice. Because for some reason then you do 280k at some points. On the freaking Hrungnir. Anything else I want to test? I think this is as good as it gets. Here I would very much like to use Surtr. But I don't have scalps for him. Is there anything else? Yeah, let's troll and use Kyle. That would be funny. So we technically still have a free slot for... We could use Jean somewhere. Yeah, I think with Jack you can do some pretty insane things. And do we have 100 crit rate? We do, so that is correct. I think I want to do like 1 or maybe 2 rounds. Now let's do one more test run because I want to mark down what exactly I did and how the hell did we get to level 26. Gene for Fire Gojo if you don't have Gojo? I don't think so. I think you swap these two, you switch Yubel for Lauren, and you put Gene in here. I think that's the play. Okay, let me also open Notepad. At the side here. And now we watch the boss not die for 50 times in a row. Peak entertainment. Ah, I see. So he killed here. I think this straight up just killed. Let me try that. So that was turn 36. And I wanna have skill 3 ready at that point. But that might only be really achievable through proccing on Frenzy. I think. So that's the third rotation. And end of third rotation. So first one he has to use the skill 3. Then skill 2. Yeah, he has to proc Frenzy. No, it's the fourth rotation actually. What's the cooldown of this? 3 turns, and this is also 3 turns. What does 3 turns mean? Is that the same as Gojo? No, that's 2 turns. Let's try killing with this. Okay, it doesn't kill. So we have to use skill 3 there. Okay, so it's just the Hrungnir going on a frenzy. Got it? Because this skill is called Frenzy. I came up with that. No, I'm not proud of myself for saying that. Anyways. Maybe it's possible to do it without him going on a frenzy. Maybe. But here we have to use skill 3 again if we want him to kill. That said, he doesn't have my best runes. So There might be some room for improvement right there. Yeah, let's save the skill 3. Or does he not have frenzy now? He does, he does. That's good. This should kill, right? Yes. Okay, now the Yubel kills. Yes, this is exactly the situation. And here we go, skill 3, and it should kill. Okay, and now we just check at which level we end. What are the skill cooldowns on these? I never know which one I should use first. But I think the players go skill 3 into skill 1. And then at the end we note if we needed more damage or not. Okay, didn't land defense break, doesn't really matter. Just a little bit of damage loss. Okay, also turn 28, Patrick skill 2, so that was the correct play. Let me write that down. So notepad, turn 28, Patrick S2, kill 100, 0. And turn, what was it, 36, Ragnir kills S3 all to 0. Okay. In which team I would use Rick? I think it's in place of the Patrick. Should I try upping attack increasing by defense or HP increasing by attack? HP increasing by attack makes no sense. And attack increasing by defense only makes sense on like Ikaru, probably. Yeah, I also recycled all of my relics this rotation. Does this kill? Okay. Yeah, so we needed one more frenzy at some point. Okay, so it's just RNG on Hrungnir. This is the whole thing. This is the name of the game. Get lucky. I'm getting a deja vu. We finally find that teams that are not that RNG, just for them to turn into something RNG by buffing a different unit. That's absolutely insane. Okay. Can we optimize something in here? Don't think so. And we don't want more damage on any of these four. I think this kills. No, no. We mess up the run instead. Yes, the tuning for team 2 is correct. No, I'm just dumb. I'm just dumb. There is no point in trying to even do this. Leave out. Let's do a normal run instead. So the idea behind the team 2 is that these two will lap everything else and we'll get... hang on. I have the speed tuning open right here. Let me switch to it. So this is what it looks like. We have Mina, Lucas, then two other monsters, Mina, Lucas, one monster, Mina, Lucas, two monsters, Mina, Lucas, one monster. So we always have one twin, and every other turn we also have the Frodo. So basically it never takes 5 turns between kills. But we need to enter the stage with a setup, I think. Actually we don't, but it's a bit RNG after that, because if you get hit you can... for example, my Mina can actually die. Maybe I should put more HP on her. Yeah, I think that's actually the play here. Let me do that. She needs 144 on 100 crit rate, and let's say 5000 HP. This is correct. This is fine. This is fine. Hey, what do you have on yourself? Attack up effect. Yeah, I think that's fine actually. We don't want more damage on her in the first place. I forgot. Okay, 6k HP. How much damage loss is that? That's like nothing. It's actually pretty good. What is this rune? I didn't know I had it. No, that's not Legend Jamboree. That's a good trade, I think. And actually, if we drop this, do we have more damage on light? No. Okay. Now, question is, if I exit out here and go back in, does the change stay? No, so it's just cancer. So it just wants to make fun of me. Jesus. Never understood this whole thing. Doesn't make any sense to me. Okay, let's go for a live run. I don't think Prelia will change anything in here. And I think Jubel has more potential damage output simply because of the branding. No other reason. Prelia is probably still gonna be more consistent, but... Okay. Let's try to focus for a second. Shall we? Do you know which runes to sell in a fast way? Like, you just look at the rune and you know, no? I think that's how it works. Like, my cell exclusion settings are... Well, when the setting came out, I set it up, and then I never touched it since. And I just do it by hand, because I'm too lazy to set it up. Can you hear the pigeon? There's a pigeon on my balcony. I'm thinking about going to kill it. Did we proc the skill 3? We didn't. That's unfortunate. And I don't think the skill 2 kills here. Nope. But yes, this is one place where we definitely do get one extra kill. Or if not here, it is that we kill later because we switch the turn order of Patrick and Gojo. Or maybe I'm just overthinking it like usual. It's also a possibility. I mean, clear inventory, clean... No, there is no way to clean your inventory other than painstakingly going through all of your runes and selling them one by one by one by one. And it takes like 7 days to do that. Like, I did that by basically dedicating an hour a day for a week to it. And every day I went through one rune set, because going through all of them in one go is... well, that's the thing that makes you wanna, you know, commit violence in Minecraft. But I like this team. It is consistent. Way more consistent than what we were doing with the... what's her face? With the birds and Lucas. Now, the age-old question, do I want to kill here? I think I don't. Hang on, what's the start of the next stage? That's Mina into Lucas. Then Frodo into one twin. So if we kill, we get no chance to... Wait, so Mina second turn would likely kill if we kill here. YOLO. Let's do more damage because doing more damage is fun. I don't believe in doing too much damage. You go skill 1, skill 1, skill 2, skill 1. Now we hope we don't kill with the Mina. And now we kill with a twin. Maybe I should have believed in doing too much damage. I think I should have believed in doing too much damage. Okay, I didn't know this could happen. Well, now we know. Anyways, I still want to get at least one decent run on this, so... I don't even know if I want to play this. This just hurts, man. I've actually never seen this happen. I did countless tests on this. Never failed. You know what? I'm not doing this. Not doing this. I think I just want to... Yes, I don't care. Like, no, that's not how this is. No. No point in even trying. Do we believe in the barbaric king's frenzy? The age-old question. Yeah, so I believe the skills. Yes. Good. That's what I thought. But in the 2.5 mil run, we did get way more frenzies. That's for sure. It was like all of his hits were frenzies. I hope we do get some frenzies at the end. Okay. So we want one frenzy on the next turn. No, we actually don't care because we probably don't want to send it on the last turn anyways, because the last run turned me into too much damage, believer. There definitely is such a thing as doing too much damage. And if we now go skill 1 into skill 1, we should be golden. We might as well send skill 2 here for a bit more extra damage. Skill 1, skill 2, to not accidentally defense break, skill 1, perfect, defense break on the last hit. Now we get hit and we only get defense broken. Super early rotation, nobody died. Maybe I should not have sent skill 2 here, but we are in rotation now, which is perfect. But you can actually feel the extra levels on the boss. It is a lot more beefy. I don't understand this. How does the Mina not have attack buff? Let me look at the speed tuning again. So what turn is that? 36. Oh, that's actually expected. Okay. Ah, that's true. It's because of the Frodo, he didn't attack buff because he cleansed himself. Right, right. I forgot. That's like one of those units that is so consistent that you're like, yeah, he's always gonna have it. He's always gonna have it. There's no way that's not the case. And then you're like, oh, I forgot it was conditional. And then your Sonya dies in RTA because she didn't kill something. Mhm. Kind of sucks that I'm not gonna be able to get the sorter skill ups this week. That's what you get for realizing something too late. Well, I'm glad that I at least have the Hrungnir though. That unit's insane. $6.9. Nice. And that's not even like super crazy on stage 1. We got 1 level lower compared to the last rotation, compared to the best rotation, I mean. And then the frenzies added up to 300,000 score on the stage 1 alone. That's crazy, man. It's nothing to optimize here. I'm not gonna stand in front of the fridge again. Lizard, be a good lizard. Lizard is a good lizard. Very good and powerful lizard. The Lizard King. Oh, very good lizard. Doing God's work. Ooh. Hitting the defense breaks on second hits exactly when needed. Now, you just need to do this like 3 more times and then always hit defense breaks and you're the best lizard to ever do lizard things. It's kind of sad that this score is already better than the best score any of my guildmates ever got. I think I need to change a guild. Are we dead? I take a break. Nice. Ooh, heal block. I think we're just dead. That was unfortunate. Good defense break at the wrong time. I want to send the last try that I have today and then call it a day and maybe think about more strategies a bit later. How is this rank 19? Come on. Come on, guys, you can do better. I believe in you. There's no way this is rank 14. I mean 19. Also, what is this guy on? Like, what do you mean 18? And he had 18 in the last rotation as well. What LDs do you have? Banana Man. That's not the strat. And that's also not the strat. I'm not an Akroma believer. Oh, Velasca. That makes sense. Hang on, let me go kill the pigeons. Okay. Pigeons are gone, and let's go for the last try. Not improving anything. Let's go. Linus, what did you use? Tell me. Tell me, what did you use? Was it just Velasca, or did you get super lucky, or are you strat hoarding, huh? Tell me, tell me. I don't want to know your strat if you're strat hoarding. I just want to know whether or not you're strat hoarding. Oh, he's strat hoarding. Now I will not be able to sleep today, I guess. Yeah, when we don't get the frenzy, it's unfortunate here. Is Banana Man good? No. Wait, your runes aren't good enough. So... Okay, I will have to think about that. Because now you're basically telling me that there is a way. And I think I need to find the way. Wait, what? Might as well send it. How do I stop my brain from thinking? I just want to stop thinking for a bit. How do I do that? And if someone says, just don't think about it, I'm gonna ban you. Wait, are you telling me that you got that in one try? Learn to catch and eat pigeons. That I mean, I have to first open the door on the balcony, and they will always just fly away as I open the door. So it's like I'm at a huge disadvantage. I would need to install turrets, I think, to be able to catch them there. And I think that's kind of, you know, I think it's illegal to install turrets. So you're telling me that there is a strategy that's doing, what is it? Consistently a few million more damage, that's not using fancy LDs. That actually sounds like Deragron not on stage 3. Because if it's that consistent, then... Like, Deragron is not that consistent. And also, you would need to do a lot more damage across the other two stages. So probably directly on stage 1. Huh. Okay, if I figure it out, I'm not gonna leak it. That was close. That was close. Almost killed there. Mm-hmm. Okay, 2 average runs. The feeling when you look at a random chat and you see the word Muppet and you're confused because what the hell is that conversation even about? You did 2 tests and 1 normal run, all above 16 mil. Come on, defense break second hit. I believe in lizards. That's not defense break second hit. You still have a chance. Come on, defense break second hit. I believe in you. Thank you. It's a very good lizard. Thick lizard. Are we just dead? I think we're just dead. Oh man. That's unfortunate. Is it even better than the previous run? Nah. Let me collect these. Hmm. What could be the strat, man? Thanks. Now I won't be able to sleep for a few days. I think I need to go get drunk or something to forget, to stop thinking. Oh no. You are Rajut. Why are you then called Marchiva? That doesn't make any sense. What are names for them? Okay, so are you telling me that all of the top players are watching my stream and laughing in my face that I get, well, garbage RNG and garbage strats? That's sad, actually. I'm gonna have to do better. I'm sorry, I was too busy making the rune optimizer. I'm gonna have to go theory craft some more competitive strats. Anyways, that's gonna be it for the stream because I have no more tries and I'm out of ideas on how to optimize this, and I'm also sad that I don't have Surtur. But I think Surtur is gonna be really nice. Your team 1 and team 2 are fine. That's kind of what I thought. But couldn't you like do better score if you were using Deragron on like stage 1? Because I feel like if you go Deragron stage 1, you're gonna get more levels for stage 2, meaning more score. Or does the team just somehow fall apart at the later stages? Anyways, just a question. I'm gonna go now. Thanks a lot for watching, and see you at some point in the future. Goodbye.